Hello everyone and welcome to the Roadmap for Educational Leaders. This is a new PDE resource that was put together throughout the summer and into the fall to support school districts with top flight materials, and there's a lot of stuff up here for everybody to access, and it's organized very well. Resources around instructional delivery scenarios, social emotional support, how to deliver effective instruction and communicate with your communities. So each one of these blue buttons has specific categories within it and subpages. You can see here we're on instruction, and it's focused on just that. How do we deliver instruction in this era? Please don't just skip the write-ups. They spent a lot of time articulating solid language that should help guide what we are doing in our throughout the Commonwealth, and be sure to read it. It's very well written. It's not too long. There's great graphics that you could reference, and then as you scroll through this page in particular, you get to the links down below where you can see some of the resource documents that fit each of those categories above. So you can see here under instruction we have the high-level focus documents. I'll click on one of mathematics, and you can see that if I want to look at my algebra standards, that PDE has helped to focus our attention to, and be sure that if we are trying to essentialize our content, this is where we should be doing it, in this specific content area, in this specific grade level. So again, great little paragraphs, everything that kind of aligns what the documents are about, what they have to say, and their intention. And then as you see at the top, there's this roadmap of links that you navigate through. This is great. There's so many materials up here. It can be a little cumbersome to get to where you want to go sometimes, but if you want to go back to the main page, you just click this link, and then you're back at the main page where we had the 6 main buttons there when we arrived. So again, 6 great categories, a huge amount of content here. Back on the instruction page, you can see, we have attendance information, and then along the sides of some of these pages, you'll see webinars and other links, resources that you can get to, and you can get really deep into specific areas for what you're looking for. It contains research, videos, webinars, that kind of a thing to support and help us navigate these trying times. So I mentioned before that that's great. There are a tremendous number of resources here, but the only problem with that is that there's just a lot to get through. So what MCIU has been charged with, and what the other IU systems have been charged with in this time, is to basically be a delivery point. We're helping to the districts to understand what is here, how they can access it, and point you to things like this, which is a PDF about, staff and student wellness, how to maintain that. You can see this one document contains tons of pages, tons of links, and we're going to do our best throughout this year and beyond to keep you on track and supply you with the resources you are looking for, the research you're looking for. And this student wellness guide has a bunch of tremendous links. It's a hyper document, so you can click it and bounce to various parts of the document. You can see there's other external resources that it is linking to. So if I click one of these, it'll take me to a digital citizenship guide. So there's just a tremendous amount on this roadmap for leaders. What we have decided to do with MCIU is to make sure this is accessible for you. So we have decided to leverage the MCIU Learning Network, which is learn.mciu.org, in order to deliver you the most up-to-date continuity of education information, resources, and in addition to a number of other things. We are regularly making posts on this website regarding continuity of ed, but we also host our podcast and our information about our async courses here as well. So when you arrive on Learn, you'll see on the left side we have a new continuity of education block. It will contain all the posts below, and in order to access posts, you just go to the one that you want to view and you click on it. And once you launch that post, you will then be taken to what we've basically summarized for you from the various resources available on the roadmap. This is an introductory post. It kind of walks through what to expect from us and how we're going to use this. It highlights some of the upcoming posts that we're going to have on the site. And we're just going to continue to crank these out as we have webinars to share with you, as we have resources from PDE to share with you. You can see, you can access the roadmap I already showed you right from this post and access PDFs. This is a clickable infographic that PDE put out, but we've just made it available to you through our learning network. And you can see that this is just a centralized location for you to access these resources as we go along throughout the year. And overall, our goal is just to make this accessible as possible for you without having to dig for things. We also sort by category here on the right-hand side, so there's a bunch of posts, both related to continuity ed and other categories as well. And then on this site, we have all our posts listed, so you can see the podcast, you can see the other posts that we are putting out regularly, and then you can also click on current offerings and see the various things coming out of the Office of Professional Learning from MCIU. We have a number of synchronous sessions running right now in the virtual landscape. We also have a ton of asynchronous courses available that you could learn more about through the MCIU Learning Network as well. So this is a pretty comprehensive page. It's here for you to continue to come back to. We anticipate updating it regularly, and we hope that you'll continue to visit it and check out our calendar and see what's coming up with us. And if nothing else, it's a great centralized place for you to find the essential parts of the Continuity Education Initiative. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My name is Brandon Langer. My email address is blanger@mciu.org, and we look forward to working with you throughout the year. Thank you.